Hello YouTube, HP Zeta here today, and I'm going to post this video in multiple places, so I'll give a little quick introduction on myself. I basically do YouTube videos and tutorials on how to fix game consoles. I do a lot of live streaming, there's a lot of playing around, and basically I've got a tiny little channel, not very big at all. So I'm here today to ask for everyone's support if it's possible. I don't know if this will work. It might be a complete failure, which I presume this is going to be, but it's worth a shot nonetheless. So basically, I'm going to be moving house soon, and I've invested a lot of money and want a great deal to find a house that has a bit more space for me. The biggest reason for that is, as you can see around me, is I used to like film out of my workroom, and that's why it looks like upside down, topsy-turvy, stuff all over the place, and this isn't an ideal place to film. So the new house that I've got has a little bit of space at the end of it. About a third of the living room I can convert into a little studio, and I plan to do that regardless of how this ends, by the way. We'll see what happens. And one of the things that I'm going to need is proper lighting. At the moment, I use, let's see if I can actually do this. I use these little, no, I can't quite reach it, but I basically use these clip-on bedroom lights with LED lights, because at the moment I'm up against the wall, so there's a wall right in front of me. I can't mount any lights there. And when I've got my own spot, I should have enough space. Sorry, please cancel that. I should have enough space for me to actually work and do things properly. But the problem is I need lighting, and I just don't have the money for proper lighting. So what I've done is I've actually gone and had a look on internet. What is the cheapest studio lights I can possibly get that's going to be decent enough for me to give you a proper picture? One that's not full of noise like this one is. It doesn't have like random shadows and things. Because at the moment I have to use two light sources, and they're actually mismatched and they're not ideal. I have to use this one at the side, which is this one here that I'm like moving and trying to put back in place, and I have to use the one on top there. And these aren't great for YouTube videos. As you can see, it's like grainy. It's absolutely terrible. Now, I have in the past actually invested in like better video equipment. This used to be my camera that I actually used, and I had a terrible microphone, and I invested in that, and I've used a lot of my own money to like get the channel growing and get things that will help the channel, including actually getting a place. So what I'm going to need is one of these, and I'm just going to switch over here to the second screen. There we go. As you see, if I squish this image down to this, it doesn't look too bad. You don't see all of the noise and stuff. So what I've done is I went onto AliExpress and I've had a look at the cheapest decent size light boxes that I can possibly purchase and get shipped to South Africa for a reasonable amount. And this works out to about $140. It says here $129, but there's other costs and things. And I don't know if this is even the best one. I'll probably have a look once this fundraiser is done to see what's the best. But that's what it'll cost me to get like two light boxes. Now these will sit in front of my computers. There's going to be a new desk. It's going to have a painted wall behind me with proper set pieces and stuff, and I'm really going to make this absolutely amazing for everyone, but I need lights. So I'm asking everyone if it's possible, if you can chip in for me and just have a look at maybe helping me buy these lights. It'll be amazing. There's going to be perks, so I'm probably going to have in the credits every time I do a major video that my lights were sponsored by, and I'll give names of the top donators. It's not much money, and I think it's definitely doable. I mean, it's if everyone just like throws in like $5 or something, I'll be able to get these in no time. So I just want to show you here, I did try locally sourcing them, and if I go to a local site here, if I buy this exact same set, so we've got these are called soft studio lights, I'm not sure. There we go. So if I buy like a similar set locally, it's like 6,000 Rand. Now this is about, in dollar terms, about $550. If I just had to roughly do the calculation out of my head. and they function the same way. And I really think that getting them from China with good shipping is the right way to do. So you can actually just get like these little covers, but that's just a cover. It's not the actual light itself. You could probably jerry rig something, but I worked it out. If I buy tungsten lights from Builders Warehouse, one of those places, it actually works out the same price as buying the proper studio lights that I can get from AliExpress. Well, proper, as in as good as you can get from China. So there's going to be a link in the description, and if you can support me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can't, that's cool too. There's no pressure. I'll still make videos. It's still free to watch my videos, and yeah, I just hope that I can get a little bit of help and get some good lighting for once, so you guys can see me. When I've got these lights, I'm going to like start doing a daily show. Like every day, there's going to be a little news segment or something that comes out from me. And I'm hoping that these help me just to like achieve my dream of having better production quality for YouTube. Because I've given up on being like the super big channel, super famous YouTuber. I just want something where you can see me better and I can do something that looks a little bit more professional. Because I've been slowly but surely pushing up my professional quality a little bit at a time to make sure that the viewing experience for my viewers are a little bit better. And I hope I didn't ramble on too long with this. I see it's like 7 minutes long, and I think that's long enough for this little video. Please, let me know in the comments what you think. If you are in South Africa and you have a set of studio lights that you're not using, I would greatly appreciate it if I can buy them from you. I'll offer you something in return. It won't be much, and then maybe I don't have to do this fundraiser, but I definitely need proper lighting. It's like required. I can't keep on buying these cheap LED lights because the color reproduction of them is terrible. They have noise, and as you can see, it just doesn't look good anymore. And I want to build the channel and keep on making it look more professional every single time. I've even got a spare camera, a mirrorless camera that I'm going to be using for HDMI capture. So it's not going to be as bad quality as it is now. It's going to get pushed up a level. I just would like some help on the light side of things, and if anyone can help, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you think this is a terrible idea, if you think that I'm shilling, if you think that I'm a sellout, whatever, feel free to post in the comments. I'll address any concerns you might have. So that's me, HB Zeta, signing off. Cheerio.